I'm Renato. I'm the founder of the Print Foundry, a fine art printing, framing and mounting service. The company was initially established in 2008, and that's where it started off trying to be a consumer-led business. We rebranded as the Print Foundry in 2012 and launched it at Focus, and that's where we were introduced to Canon. Basically, the main challenges are being able to produce a full spectrum of colour. Things that other printers in the past have let themselves down with is the reds, magentas and the blacks. But now this 12 colour printer is, we've never produced blacks quite as rich, and whether it's on matte paper or on a high gloss paper, we get amazing finishes. So we've actually won a lot of black and white work over the last few years that we never used to have. It's always been about maintaining the best quality, which is why when we trialled these Canons, we weren't really expecting them to be as good as they were. They were the only 12 colour printers on the market. The most important thing for us to do with those printers were the fact that they, from a 24-inch right up to a 60-inch, it's exactly the same print heads, inks, it's the same technology throughout, so you can print small and big and get exactly the same results. They were the best people to work with, and Canon have been absolutely amazing, and they came down, they gave us the machines to trial, and they absolutely blew us away. Currently we have two printers. One of them is focused, dedicated just to fine art printing. It saves us changing the rolls around too many times, but also it means we can focus the other printer on the various substrates that we produce. We basically do acrylic prints, aluminium mounted prints, Foamix mounted, obviously fine art printing and framing, and everything is produced out of the Canon machines. But we also produce a lot of prints for commercial clients, a lot of their window graphics, a lot of their poster prints. So although the machines are geared up for fine art printing, they're perfectly capable of producing production level prints for our commercial clients. We have professional photographers ask us all the time what we produce our prints on. They want to make sure that from their full colour images to the rich black and whites, that they're going to be fantastic. We're openly telling them we print on a Canon 6450 and a Canon 9400s. And we've been working with some of the best photographers and artists in the industry, working with people like Duncan Raban. He'll come down, and he's been more than happy to come down. We'll retouch his images and we'll output them on the Canon machines, and they look absolutely incredible.
I've known Renato about 4 or 5 years. I worked at the Press Association, which is like the national news agency. I had an idea to do prints and with the Press Association archive, and I got sort of introduced to this online guy that does printing, and I met Renato, and he's like a sort of a photographic teddy bear, isn't he? One thing, the prints are 110%. It's the care they give you. Also, this place is like a great big comfy photographer's sofa. I ring up, they answer the phone and speak to you. My files are all well looked after, and I always ring up last minute, like, oh Renato, any chance you could get some A1 prints out? A box comes the next day, Renato makes these beautiful white boxes, and even that makes you feel good when it arrives, and it has a carry handle. No one does stuff like that. That means a lot, and the prints and the photoshopping, and they're the place that really care for you. The Print Foundry print my stuff like I like it. It's almost like they're inside me. So I say, can you just run some prints off? And they'll go, which paper? And I'll go, well, one of the 2 or 3 you use, but for this one, just use your intuition of what I'm thinking. And that's why I like the Print Foundry, because they just print. It's almost like they know me that well now. They know what I want. To see your work, art, let's say, coming out of a printer is just fantastic. It's just, you get a thrill every time you see these prints coming out, and especially this size is I can't wait to see this on the wall,
It's helped us win contracts like that, where we can actually cater for an entire gallery exhibition in central London, producing this full Rolling Stones exhibition. They're the best printers on the market at the moment, and they produce amazing quality.